I have to also, sort of eat my words because I've been vocal that, biasly back in the day, us juniors didn't have a category and you had to make it in elites if you were going to be there that early. And part of me still thinks we're using a lot of resources. And, like I don't always watch all the junior runs, but I was texting Miles and we had a little bet going on the side. I took the $100. So shout out Miles. I'll send you my bank deets. But he was
100
like,
rands.
yeah, 100 rands. I wish it was 100 actual.
€5, everyone.
Speaking of that, well, I mean, Lopes actually owes me $100, but then he only paid me in Brazilian, whatever Brazilian currency was at the time. So that sucks. Anyway, that's a side note. And he was like, dude, have you watched the juniors? I was like, yeah, dude, I'll obviously watch a few runs like to get caught up for the podcast. He's like, you need to watch the juniors. Like, there's not just one or two runs. Like, these guys are throwing down. And they are, man. Like, that's the type of track for juniors, isn't it? Like, there's skill, aggression, and you throw a little bit of caution to the wind. That's when you can do a proper time down there. Like other courses, the veteran can outride you. He can out sort of strategize a course.
Too much physicality
and line choice and like carrying speed. There, it's like if you let off the brakes with talent and balls of steel, you're going to do a fast time if you make it to the bottom.
Yeah. And there's not a hell of a lot of tracks which will allow a rider like this to rise to the top, because this is one of those steeper, just like I don't want to just say it's a skill track. It's just you don't need to like be a powerful rider like where in Val di Sole and Leogang there's lots of pedal sections. You can just like get off the brakes and go. And Bodie, when he came and sat up on the hot seat, I was like, dude, that was incredible. I called him over. And he's like, oh, yeah, thanks very much. He's like super polite kid. And he's like, I think I left a lot of time out on the track. And I just looked at his time and it was a 3:16. And I was like, I said, I could swear that Omri did a 3:17 yesterday and the track's like more degraded. And then he walked off before I could tell him. I said, no, dude, you've just got the fastest time on the mountain. I don't think he had any idea. He was just like sitting on the thing and he looked so nervous in the hot seat. And yeah, man, like for a junior to come down with fastest time of the week so far and then end up, I think, was he 5th overall in the end? Yeah, quite something, man. Yeah, so hats off to all the juniors. And then, and again, and in the women, we've got the junior ladies. We've got like quite a depth of talent, and they're having to push themselves so much that we never used to see so many, say, crashes per se in the top of the junior women field, because they traditionally there'd be one or two that were kind of a lot better than the others, so they wouldn't have to risk it to win. Now the top girls are having crashes in training. We lost, 2 weeks ago's winner on her very first training run. She tweaked her ankle, and that was that for her. Everyone thought it was Tani because the marshal said it was like plate 1, but it wasn't. And then we had, a couple like first place qualifier go. Ellie went down, crashed in her run. So the girls are having to push as well, and it just keeps getting tougher and harder and faster, for all categories, all ages.